I decided to record a video somewhere besides my truck. Apparently this is like the worst angle ever, according to my daughter. But that's okay, because I'm not here to be some kind of superstar. I'm wearing my All You Need Is Love and a Pig t-shirt, and I'm going to share some Bumpkin, I wouldn't call it wisdom, but knowledge with you. My kids today, one of them gave me some really good news that he has got changing jobs. It is a move up from what he has been doing in the past, and I'm very proud of him. I have 4 kids, plus numerous others that I've chosen or have chosen me. I've gone from my kids' friends being scared of me when they were little to young people now. I'm Mama Brady, and that's okay because I love that. I absolutely love that. And they become aware very quickly that if I'm going to be Mama Brady, then if I see you doing something that I feel like needs correcting, you may not like it, but I'm going to tell you what I think. Sorry about that scratching. That's my little dog that wants in, and she's just going to have to wait a few minutes. I'm going to tell you about one of the young people in my life that I just adore. He is a precious young man, getting his education, wonderful. Calls me Mom. I'm very proud of that. He happens to be biracial. He's telling me a story one day about another person who happens to be black that he got into a disagreement with. It wasn't really a disagreement. It was a situation where one was angry and the other was trying to talk some sense into him. The one who was angry could not take his anger out on the person that it was directed at. So the two of these men got into I don't know that it was a physical altercation, but it was not pretty. And so he's telling me this, and in the story, he tells me that after they had calmed down, they're having a conversation, and that the young man who is black told him, "I'm sorry, man, the black in me just came out." And he looked at me and said, "Mama, the black in me came out too." And I didn't answer him right then because I really needed to process what he was saying, because I love him, and he's one of the young men that, like I said, I can say what I think to him, but there are times in certain topics I want to make sure that I'm going to say things that are going to be uplifting and not be taken the wrong way. So that night I came home and I told my husband about the situation, and I said, it's just bothered me ever since he said that. And I really couldn't put it into words. You don't see it on video often, but I stutter. And if I am angry or upset, then it gets worse. And I wasn't angry or upset. I just couldn't seem to think about what I wanted to say. So anyway, I sent him a text that night, and then I talked about it to him when I saw him next. My text said, what you experienced was not the black coming out in you. It was human nature. When someone is confrontational with you or they're upset with you, it's human nature to respond in kind. Not saying it's right, but saying that it has nothing to do with your race. And for the young man that you were having this conflict with to say that, and for you to accept that, is, here I go with the stuttering, it's feeding into the lie that has been used for hundreds of years that black men have no control, that black men would rape your families, the women in your family, kill the men in your family, and that's a lie. It's a lie that has been perpetrated for way too long. And so he is such a wonderful person, and I love this young man. He said, thank you. He understood where I was coming from. I'm not telling you, because there's nothing wrong with you being black, biracial, this young man being black. It doesn't matter what race you are. You're human beings, and there's only one race. There's different ethnicities, and there's different skin colors, but there's one race. And I'm not going to let you say something that could be taken to be a negative and put that in your mind with that loop of tape that runs through our minds all the time. And sometimes it becomes who we are because we've listened to it too long. So if you have someone in your life who cares enough about you and you care enough about them, and you hear them saying something like that, let's in love tell them that that's not true. And we don't want to perpetuate a lie that has caused and fed into racism for so many years. Thankfully, he accepts people as they are. And he's a young man. He is not a young black man, a young white man, a young biracial man. He happens to be biracial. He is a man, and he understands that, and I'm thankful for that. So I hope that he shares this with the other young man who I don't know, and I hope that it's well received because it's coming from the heart. And that's just a little bit of something I wanted to share. I'm probably going to do something else in a minute because I'm real proud of one of my kids, and then I got a story about another one. I'm proud of them all. Proud of them all. Y'all have a great day.